What up, YouTube? Another vid coming out. This is more of a concept video. I was thinking like the regular season's coming to a close, and I wanted to shout out to all the good players, or the best, in my opinion, the best players in this league, and talk about their seasons. Because obviously, there's a lot of good players in this fine association, and not all of them are gonna get awarded. I will say though, the player that I am going to talk about has gotten awards, won the title last year. He wasn't the Finals MVP, but this season he's clearly been the best player. And honestly, you can make a case he should have won Finals MVP last year, and that is none other than Jayson Tatum. Shout out to Jayson Tatum, the best player in the Celtics. Another spectacular season, or another. For me, this is probably peak Jayson Tatum. You can argue 2023 statistically was better. You can argue the latter half of 2022 in the playoffs in 2022. But to me, this regular season has been the best Jayson Tatum has been. I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, it's winning bias. You're changing up now that he's won the title. No, not really. I'm not. He's one of the few players in the NBA. The stat was pretty cool. I forgot who's posted it on Twitter, but somebody posted the other day, or it was during a game, that he's like one of only four players in the league to average 25 plus points, 8 plus rebounds, and I want to say like 5 to 5.5 plus assists. And the other players are Braun, Luka, and Jokic. So shout out to Jayson Tatum. This season he's averaging 27 points, which is fourth in the league, 9 rebounds, 6 assists. He's really improved as a playmaker. The passing has gotten better. His late game decision making has gotten better, because I remember last year he was just bad in the clutch, and the jump shot as a whole just went away from him, and that was why people were making memes saying he was more a role player on the team. uh like literally his jump shot went ice cold during the playoffs, and despite that they still won. I know some people will say, oh, he was doing the little things, which he has, so shout out to him. He's raised his floor with improved defense over the years, because of his size and versatility. The playmaking has gotten better, his ability to get to the line, so he'll find points. He'll find ways to like score points. And last year was a bit of a struggle for him. Also, the memes over the summer when he was getting benched during the Olympics. He's taken it personally in the offseason, and Coach Missoula was happy about it, and he's really lit up the league. He's played his best against the best competition in the league. I know there are a couple moments this year where he's been through a malaise, as most players are. It's an 82-game season, so there will be slumps. When the Celtics as a team were slumping, he was slumping. And I know this month he's also had like a shooting slump, and the jump shot is starting to go ice cold again. Like this probably, I know April, it's been small sample size, obviously, but even parts of March, like he's sputtered off in terms of like shooting the basketball. But when he plays against the best, he usually performs well. Like the Cavs, he's performed well. The Thunder, he's had good games despite the results not going their way. And obviously, he's dominated the Knicks, bro. It's like the improved, like I said, the improved playmaking, the vision, the passing. Also, his shot making, I feel like has gotten better in the clutch. Like I said, there was also a stat saying like he's like one of the clutchest players of this generation. I don't know what the stat was, but he's one of the more efficient ones. I think he shoots like 37% on like buzzer beaters or something like that, or go ahead shots for the win. Like obviously he tied the game against the Knicks. I remember that game against the Pelicans twice. No, the Pelicans and the Raptors, he gamed both of them. So shout out to JT. What else was I gonna say? Like, compared to the other players, I know a lot of people like to say that Jayson Tatum doesn't belong in certain conversations, but at least for this year, some players have gone down with injury, like Joel Embiid, so he's kind of left this conversation. Luka has been in and out of the line, in and out this year, dealing with injuries, and he hasn't been his normal 34-point, damn near triple double self. So you can make the case, at least this year, Jayson Tatum to me has been a top 5 player. He's gonna make another All NBA team, first team All NBA. I think this is gonna be his fourth straight year of first team All NBA. I want to say this will be his fifth All NBA team selection. Definitely deserved another 60-win season, back-to-back 60-win, basically 60-win season for the Celtics, led by JT, and they're on the path for a back-to-back, bro. What else was back to what I was going to say about the players thing? Like I know some players like a Jokic, Steph, they have something that's like undeniable about them, like Steph shooting, Nikola post work, playmaking, Braun, bully ball, transition play, playmaking, Luca, in theory, the passing and playmaking, plus like the tough shot making. At least this year, Luka's taken a step back in that direction, and Tatum has stepped up in that direction. Like, it may not be as automatic as like a Steph open three or a Nikola Jokic post up, but his like one dribble midi, bro, this year has been crazy. Every time I see it, where he hits that fadeaway or he hits that one dribble like midi, bro, it's been damn near automatic. And I remember last year he was not making that fadeaway or that midi last year at all. Now he's been hitting so many clutch shots. And just shout out to JT, man. He's earning that respect. And like I said, he came out for revenge, and he's damn well can very well do it. And the Celtics are in a good position to go back to back this year. So shout out to Jason Christopher Tatum. And this is the first of my spectacular player, or my first of players that I thought performed really well this season. Don't know what I want to title this. I'll probably figure it out later. Subscribe to the channel. I greatly appreciate it. Share me your thoughts on JT's season this year. Follow me at Danny Nuggets on TikTok. And as always, guys, have a good one. Peace.